Hello, friends. My name is Sangeeta Leela, and I will be sharing 5 tips on how to provide a wow customer service experience to your customers. In 1950, something happened in the world which was to change the way people look at customer service. Walt Disney created Disneyland. He envisaged it to be the happiest place on earth. He was of the opinion that people don't buy a product, they buy an experience. And he was right. His customer service experience is the one that directs people into providing good customer service even on this day. So, what are the 5 tips of providing excellent customer service? How can you ensure that your customer service is magical? Number one, start your attitude before your day. Evaluate yourself. Do you start your day grumpy or are you excited about the day? Do you resent going to your workplace or are you looking forward to making the new friends you will make, to seeing the problems that you can solve, to see the impact that you can make on people's life? What is your attitude like? While this is true for any aspect of life, this is more true for customer service. Start your day on a positive, affirmative, happy, healthy note. Number one. Number two, put yourself in the customer's shoes. Practice empathy all the time. Think, how would you like to be treated if you entered the same premises as a customer? So there's this man and his son. They check into a hotel on a particular night. The hotel staff all feel that they are very quiet, very calm, not very communicative. They go to have the dinner and get the same feeling that they are very quiet. So after the dinner, the son goes to his room and sleeps, and the father goes to the reception and says that my son is very ill. This is our last vacation together before his surgery. He is terminally ill. Tonight, he is going to get his head shaved off so that he feels that he has not lost his hair to the illness. He has given his hair away himself. And I would be doing the same just to give him company. So, tomorrow morning, when we go for breakfast, please ensure that your staff is not giving us awkward glances. They make us comfortable. The receptionist said, okay. So they went for the breakfast next morning, and what did they see? The 4 people attending in the breakfast area, all of them have their head shaved off. That is excellent customer service. That is empathy. That is making the customer feel that I understand how you feel. That is a genuine desire to help the customer, and that shows. Use reassuring phrases for the customer. Say, I understand. Say, we are glad to have your business. We would be happy to help. I'm sorry. What can I do to make your stay or your dinner more comfortable, more enjoyable? Think of any such other phrases that you can think of. But use these. Do this. Number two. Tip three, listen carefully. Listen for the intent. Listen to understand. Listen to help. Don't listen to respond. Most of the times, what happens in the course of a conversation, we are so busy preparing our own response to what is being said that we miss the intent of the conversation. This is so important that I would be putting another video just on this topic. So, uh, there is this thing about these 4 men. They visit an asylum and they ask the attendant there that are all the ones here lunatics and loony people? The attendant finds this very rude. He does not want to give them a clean response. So he says, no, sir, not all, but only the ones who failed the test. So they ask, so what is the test? So the attendant says, sir, we organize a bathtub, we fill it with water, and then we give them a bucket, a glass, a mug, an eggshell, and a jug, and ask them which is the fastest way to empty this bathtub. So these people say, oh, okay, okay, so the normal ones always know that you have to use the bucket. The attendant says, no, sir. The normal ones know that you have to take out the plug from the bathtub and let water flow off. And that is the fastest way to get water out from the bathtub. Should I check if there are beds available for you people to get admitted here? So look for intention before responding. Look for what is being said. Don't be in a rush to respond. Think, process. You know, a man's voice is the sweetest thing, sweetest sound to him in the entire universe. Let them talk. Let them speak out their minds. It will solve a lot of issues if you get into the habit of listening properly. Point 3.4. Don't argue with the customer. Why? Because if you win the argument, you lose. If you lose the argument, well, you lose. You can never win an argument with a customer. You exist, you are there because the customer is there. You cannot argue with the customer. Point 5. Don't throw policies at the customer. You are not there to quote unquote your policies to the customer. You shouldn't be doing customer service at all if you do not have an understanding of the policy. Understand the policy, know the policy, and explain it to the customer. The customer is not interested in your policies if you are not interested in the customer. Help them understand, help them deal with the policy, do whatever you can. The basic idea is do all that is possible within your means to make the customer experience at your place a memorable, magical, happy one. Use the 80% rule. What is the 80% rule? 80% rule is very effective in getting you cheerleader customers. Who are cheerleader customers? Cheerleader customers are your organization's friends, and friends buy from friends. So what is the 80% rule? The 80% rule says 80% of how people feel about a job depends on how they feel about the person who does the job rather than the quality of the job itself. So I hope you would understand, you would watch this. This will help and you will find this useful. Thank you so much.